Hello, friends, fiends, and fellow Thunder Kitties, and welcome to episode 810 of the Daily Comic and Collectible. Today, the collectible of the day is the HASBRO Toys, Marvel Comics, Marvel Legends series, Retro Collection line, Black Cat action figure. Marvel's Black Cat is the most confident, cunning burglar the world has ever seen. Donning a black costume and mask, heiress Felicia Hardy changes into her superhero persona and prowls to the streets with Spiderman at her side. Fans, collectors, and kids alike can enjoy this 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Black Cat vintage collection figure inspired by the character from the Marvel Spider-Man comics. This vintage collection Marvel's Black Cat figure has a premium design with finely tuned details and an intricate hand-painted deco. This quality 6-inch Legends series vintage collection Marvel's Black Cat figure features multiple points of articulation for advanced posing and displaying in your Marvel collection. The accessories included with this 1/12 scale action figure include the Cat-O'-Nine-Tails whip and Felicia Hardy's very own Black Cat. This action figure comes on a blister card package designed to resemble the Toy Biz Toys line of the 80s and early 90s, but with updated logo and artwork. This figure was released in 2020 by HASBRO Toys. Now, the comic of the day is Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1, issue number 194, with the cover date of August 1979, with story by Marv Wolfman, art by Keith Pollard, and cover by Al Milgrom. This story is titled Never Let the Black Cat Cross Your Path. The story opens with a costumed female named the Black Cat, who begins her career by breaking into an office to steal some files. She manages to get what she's looking for before the staff returns from break. After reading the files, she dumps them off on a rooftop. She tracks down a muscle-bound thief named Bruno Granger while he is in the process of stealing some tires. The Black Cat tests his strength, and although she easily overpowers him, she is still impressed and offers him a job. She next interrupts demolition expert Boris Corpse as he's trying to blast his way into a safe in a U.S. government facility, and offers him employment as well. The following morning, Peter Parker pays a visit to his Aunt May at the Restwell nursing home. Although his aunt appears to be adjusting well, Peter can't help but cry. As he leaves, he's unaware that he's being watched by the administrator, Dr. Reinhardt, and the burglar who shot his Uncle Ben. Reinhardt points out how Peter visits his aunt every day and asks the burglar why he's doing this. The burglar threatens to kill Reinhardt if he interferes, saying that May Parker knows the location of the riches that he was looking for the night he shot Ben Parker. When Reinhardt balks at this, the burglar strikes him across the face with a beer bottle and threatens to shoot him where he stands if the administration refuses to do something about this Parker kid. Meanwhile, things at the Daily Bugle are far from rosy. Ned Leeds demands answers from his wife, Betty, regarding her attempts to get back together with Peter Parker.
What?
While in the editor's office, J. Jonah Jameson learns that Parker has started taking photos for the Daily Globe.
Ha!
Jameson is furious and refuses to accept responsibility, considering he fired Peter in the first place. Just then, Spider-Man arrives in the window to give Jameson some grief. Jonah is furious at this point and tells the wall crawler that he has a surprise for him. Fearing that Jonah has figured out his secret identity, the web-slinger angrily demands to know what Jameson is talking about. When Jonah begins screaming for help,
Help me!
Spider-Man stops himself and quickly flees the scene. Spider-Man then slings over to the Daily Globe, where he meets with editor Barney Bushkin, who congratulates Peter for all the great photos that he's taken since he started working for the Globe.
Whoa!
This comes as a surprise to Peter, who is used to getting grief from his former employers. Later, Spider-Man is patrolling the city when he spots the Black Cat traveling by rooftop. He's impressed with her abilities and decides to follow her, hoping that she's not a criminal, and ask her out on a date. Meanwhile, the Black Cat meets with arms dealer Emil Greco to purchase weapons for her plan. When Spider-Man sees this illegal arms deal going down, he swings in to interrupt it. The Black Cat tells Greco to let her handle it and is able to keep up with Spider-Man. Somehow, Spider-Man trips up, almost as though the Black Cat had cursed him with bad luck. When a rack of guns falls on the wall crawler, the Black Cat tries to flee with the weapon she purchased. However, Spider-Man catches up with her, but she manages to throw him off by first being flirtatious.
Wow.
Then by lifting up his mask enough to steal a kiss. Caught off guard, Spider-Man is unable to stop the Black Cat when she flees when the authorities arrive. Back at her hideout, the Black Cat tells Boris Corpse and Bruno Granger that they're going to break into prison. The following morning, Peter Parker leaves his apartment and finds Ned Leeds waiting for him. Ned demands to fight to keep his wife. Peter isn't interested in talking and shoves Ned aside. When he arrives at the Empire State University, he's confronted by Flash Thompson and Harry Osborn. They want to know why he stood them up for the surprise graduation party they were going to throw for him. Upset at being constantly harassed, Peter loses his temper with his two best friends and storms off. Later, back at the Daily Globe, Peter catches a news report about how the Black Cat stole files from a police precinct regarding Boris Corpse, Bruno Granger, and Walter Hardy, a once famous cat burglar, as well as an arms dealer, Emil Greco. Seeing a connection, Peter rushes from the office, snubbing April May, a Globe reporter who offers to take him out for lunch. April vows that Peter won't be able to ignore her the next time they meet.
Oh my God.
Doing some investigating of his own, Peter learns that Walter Hardy has been locked up in prison for the past few decades and is terminally ill. Realizing that the Black Cat plans on breaking him out of prison, Spider-Man goes there to prevent it from happening. Outside of Hardy's cell, Spider-Man is attacked by the Black Cat. While the two fight it out, Boris and Bruno work to blast Walter free from his cell. Spider-Man is caught in the blast and left buried under a pile of rubble. As the alarms sound, the femme fatale tells Spider-Man that this is what happens when you let a black cat cross your path.
Meow.
Geek fact. This issue is considered a major key issue, featuring the first appearance and cover appearance of one of Spider-Man's few sidekicks and trustworthy friends and lovers.
Oh my God.
The Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Bonus geek fact. Dr. Reinhardt is actually Mysterio, as revealed in Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 198. He previously used the Reinhardt identity in Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 24, from May of 1965. Marvel Hostess Heroes. The Thing.
And the ultimate weapon. The automatic hydraulo press has the power to push through a planet. It will certainly keep the strange-looking human in his place. Look! His hands dig into the metal as if it were paper.
No overgrown toy is gonna keep this blue-eyed pretty boy tied down against his will.
It is time for the ultimate weapon, Torgo.
Sheesh! Just what I need. Another challenge. You know, bud, this can get very boring. Fight, fight, fight. What you need is a new interest, like this. Hostess fruit pies, apple, cherry, even peach.
These are good. Very good.
Knew you'd like the light tender crust and the real fruit filling. Everyone does.
You are right. This is better than fighting. There is more to this strange human creature than brawn. I would only wish that we too could enjoy some Hostess fruit pies.
You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess fruit pies.
Oh my god, Cat Fan. Look at that comic. It's just so big. It looks like one of those graphic novels or something. Who understands those graphic novels anyway? I can't believe how thick it is. It's just so square. I bet it's just so full of facts. I like my facts and I cannot lie. You other channels can deny. So when a comic comes in, written with taste, square thing in your face, you get sprung. Oh, comic, I wanna read ya and see your pictures. Catfin tried to warn me, but facts you got makes me so happy. I've got 2 facts in the middle and a final on back. 2 facts in the middle and a final on back. 2 facts in the middle and a final on back. 2 facts in the middle and a final on back.
Nimble and playful, Felicia Hardy is a cat burglar who lives up to her profession literally, stalking the nightly rooftops as the renowned and elusive Black Cat. Born to the master thief Walter Hardy, Felicia devoted herself to a life of crime at a young age after his arrest. Being taken under the wing of her father's former mentor, The Black Fox. A thrill seeker to a fault, Felicia finds her true reward not in the bounty she steals, but in the act of stealing itself. First crossing paths with Spider-Man while attempting to free her dying father from prison, the Black Cat quickly became tangled in the hero's web. A complicated romance blossomed for a short time,
Oh my God.
leading to a brief partnership in crime fighting before they broke up. However, Spider-Man proved a positive influence that shaped Felicia into a more heroic figure who became willing to do the right thing when push comes to shove, and routinely turns to her hero's life as one of his most stalwart allies. Although naturally skilled and acrobatic, Felicia has gained and lost superhuman powers several times through the years, most notably possessing a bad luck aura capable of inflicting people in her vicinity with misfortune. The underhanded plot by which she first obtained these powers from scientists working for the Kingpin being one of the factors that strained her initial romance with Spider-Man. In addition from her role as a galvanic paramour for the web-slinger, the Black Cat has carved a reputation in the superhero community by herself, at one point opening her own private detective and security consulting firm, and joining Heroes for Hire alongside Misty Knight and Colleen Wing. Felicia's shifting allegiances have also caused her to have similarly complicated relationships with her former lovers, like Thieves Guild leader Odessa Drake, or her first partner in crime, Tamara Blake.
Meow.
Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again Friday. This is Hot Fun Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flip. Bye bye. Over and out.